It's delayed regulation either. I don't know why.
In the meantime, they're saying that the sport of swimming has been tarnished, that it's just not what it was because of all
because
of
of
this.
the...
Yeah.
Oh, please. Nothing tarnishes Jack. Wait a couple of months, nobody's going to be upset. They said ice skating was going to fall to the curb because of that thing that happened several years ago with the two little skaters, one beat the other.
Oh, Tanya Harding or whatever.
Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan.
Nothing, you know, ice skating is back, people are back. Yeah. We get over it, we're good that way. We'll be right back with more Hot Topics because that's how we are. Hi. A 7-year-old boy in Utah hopped behind the wheel of a family car and led police on a car chase, all because he didn't want to go to church. Now, no one was hurt, and cops couldn't prosecute because of his age, but they asked Dad to keep the keys in a place that he cannot reach. Now, I personally understand his plight. I did not have a car, like I have no glasses on right now.
Where are your glasses?
She just went to do that whole thing.
I did. They're over because they were filthy, and I couldn't figure out what this thing was on. It's not on there. It's on here. But, I mean...
I wish I would have known, you know, because for those of us who had to go to church when we were young, you know, they get you out of bed and they make you go to church, that I could have taken somebody on a car chase to get out of going to church.
Yes, but what would have happened?
Sick.
What would have happened?
Oh, I'd have been in so much trouble.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Would you, what, I know my mother wouldn't have had to say a word. She'd have come to the police station.
Yeah.
And I'd be standing there like this, and she'd go, "Let's go." Then fade to black.
Yeah, she blacked it all out.
Fade to black, because she was not playing. She was not kidding.
So what do you do to make church or Sunday school something that kids don't hate?
Make it a half hour.
Especially in a black church. In a black church.
Make it a half hour.
In a regular church, but black churches, you go at 9, you get out at 3 o'clock.
It's a long day.
It is a long day.
Honestly, it is. When we were in Virginia, that's the church we went to, and it was that's your day.
You got to listen to everybody hooping and hollering and, you know.
You need to have snacks for the kids. You got to have good snacks. I think that's what keeps Grace in her Sunday school, because they get snacks and muffins and
See, imagine in a Catholic church.
In a Catholic church.
As I wanna Then it's like you get up, you stand, and then you kneel. And an hour in, you're like this. I mean, that's what I remember.
In the synagogues, in the Sunday school, in the Jewish Sunday schools, you have a little problem because the boys and now the girls have to study Hebrew for their bar mitzvah or their bat mitzvah. But I remember when Jackie was in Sunday school and she hated it. And I said, okay, I will go with you. So I did the first 2 times, and I sat in the back, and I hated it.
And you didn't go back.
So I didn't go back.
Yeah.
And that was such a mistake. Yeah, because she said, you hate it, it's boring. Yeah. And it was like 2 hours, and 2 hours they don't...
2 hours to a 10-year-old is like a lifetime.
Yeah. When we got out of going to church and my parents became Jehovah's Witnesses, I used to hate going from door to door. Because if they slammed the door in front of my father's face, he'd push me up to the door. Because ain't nobody going to slam a door in front of an 8-year-old's face.
You didn't come to my house.
Oh, you would have did it?
Oh,
I would knock on that door, and you know, I was a cute little girl, and I'd be like, well, do you know where you're going to go when you die? And my daddy was right there. With the watch on. No, they usually didn't.
Yeah. Well,
people will say it's good discipline.
It might be.
We're going to hear from church groups who are going to say everything can't be short and like this.
No, but
certainly they know.
Do you think it's? I mean, I know we have great Sunday school teachers at church, and they work really hard to make it fun for the kids. You have to make it entertaining. Their attention span is short. You got to make them come back, sprinkle in some snacks.
I'm telling you, good little fishies for the kids.
Don't make them go door to door.
Hey, now we should mention this because we are so short on time on the front, but I do want to say that, you know, we are discovering that tanning beds seem to increase skin cancer risk by 75%. So if folks are out there going in those tanning beds, you really want to take a look at it. And I want to tell y'all, if you're in New York during the weekend, you might want to go to the 10th Annual International Latino Film Festival, which I went to last night. It was amazing. It was Benjamin Brett and his brother did this movie called La Mission. I'm telling you, it was great. It was great. And it's just such a wonderful film. I don't know where you're going to see it, but it is just great. And if you get an opportunity, go and see it. And maybe on your way to Swear.
Yes, and maybe once you go see La Mission, then July 30th, which is National Cheesecake Day. And to celebrate National Cheesecake Day, the Cheesecake Factory is offering everyone in the audience a $100 gift card.